Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary. If you don't know who I am currently on a health, wellness, weight loss journey. I'm currently on Mounjaro 2.5 milligram. I will start the 5 milligram next week, but this is kind of my weekly updates of my progress on Mounjaro and on my weight loss journey. So if you like that kind of content, please subscribe, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments if you're on your weight loss journey, so that way we can be connected, encourage each other, and just kind of build a community here on YouTube. So this is my third week. This third week has absolutely been crazy. I couldn't even expect anything less on week 3. I did do very well, I feel like, this week on the third shot of the 2.5 milligrams of Mounjaro. If you don't know what Mounjaro is, I will link Lilly down in the description below, so then that way you kind of do some research on it. But it is a GLP-1 medication. It is it's once a week injection that you put into your stomach. I think you can put it in your thighs or in your arm. It is for type 2 diabetics. I am not a type 2 diabetic, but I do have PCOS, which causes insulin resistant, and I do have the cortisol PCOS, which is kind of like stress induced. So I do have that. I was pre-diabetic. I currently am not. I am kind of borderline pre-diabetic because of my PCOS. So my doctor did prescribe me Mounjaro in order to hopefully get my weight down, which so far is doing really, really good. We'll get into that. And so that way I can get my weight down and I can make better, healthier changes. It's not cheating. It's nothing like that. I've tried it the natural way. It took me a year to lose 14 pounds. So Mounjaro has helped with my weight loss progress, which I'm very, very thankful for. It's helped get rid of a lot of things. So I'm very thankful for Mounjaro. We're not here to shame. We're not here to judge. We're here to encourage each other to do well, to improve our health, to improve our physical and our mental health. So let's get into the third week progress. So in the last couple of weeks, not on my third week, but in the first and second week, I had noticed some crazy, not crazy, but just some different side effects and things that I had experienced. But for my third week, it's very weird. Normally, having PCOS, I normally had if you can't handle these topics, please just move on to the next video, watch week 1 and 2, watch some of the shorts, whatever it may be. But in the first and second week, I have PCOS, so my menstrual cycles are very weird. They're very odd. I had one time a couple times. I had periods that would last for 6 months. It was a constant bleeding, and I had went to a doctor and was like, hey, I've been bleeding for 6 months. And she's like, yeah, and you also have an iron deficiency. And I'm like, well, go figure, because, I've been bleeding for 6 months straight. Very miserable time. I can get into a whole different video about that. So whenever I started the Mounjaro shot, which if you know anything about Mounjaro, you know the Countess of Shopping. She has a lot of great content on Mounjaro, Wegovy, Zepbound, and stuff like that. So if you want to check out her channel, I would strongly advise that. But on my first and second week, I just had, the typical nausea and stuff like that, and my period I had just gotten off of my period, and I was off of it one day whenever I had started the Mounjaro shots, and I had a little bit of spotting. I didn't really notice a lot of stuff until I had taken my first shot on a Tuesday, and then I took my second shot that Sunday because I wanted to do my shot days on Sunday. So after that Sunday, that next Monday morning, so that would have been my second shot, I had really started to bleed. And I realized, wow, I've been bleeding for almost 2 weeks now. So I bled a lot during my third week. I had a lot of very thick, I used to pass almost like golf ball to almost baseball sized blood clots. I didn't pass that many of those clots on my third week. I didn't pass any clots that size during my second and third week, but I did pass many small clots that were barely even the size of a dime, if even that big. They were kind of stringy and stuff, which I know you're probably like, whoa, TMI, but I did feel very, very alone. So if there's anybody out there that's taking Mounjaro that is experiencing that, you're not alone. It's happened to me. I will say the cramping did get a lot worse. I cramped horribly. Worse in having PCOS. I have had some bad cramps, but over these last 2 weeks, especially this third week, the cramps have been excruciating. So bad that I would have to like sit down. So I did experience that in the third week. I didn't have any nausea. I didn't have any hunger or food, any abdominal pains. I cannot talk today. I did not have any abdominal pains. I did not have anything like that. I just had a lot of basically menstruation, which I feel like is bad in itself. So in my third week, that was the one challenge. Thankfully, even with that, I took my 4th shot yesterday, because today is Monday. I took my 4th shot yesterday, and today I have only had slight cramping, and I have noticed that the bleeding has lightened up. I know that over time with Mounjaro will help to correct PCOS cycles, because with PCOS you have irregular cycles. Sometimes you have the absence of cycles, sometimes you have an extension of cycles. It really just depends. PCOS is not fun at all, so I do not even wish it on my worst enemy. So with that, I have noticed that today my cycles have lightened up, that the bleeding has lightened up. So I'm hoping and praying and thanking the Lord that that period of bleeding is ending, and that my cycles will now become regular. So I'm gonna keep praying, all that stuff. So that was the symptoms and stuff that I had for the third week. So did I make any progress in the third week? Oh yeah, I made plenty of progress. So my starting weight for the third week was 271.8, and I ended the week at 266.2. That is a 5.6 pound loss, including that. So just on Mounjaro, since I started taking Mounjaro 3 weeks ago, I have lost a total of 15.6 pounds in total weight loss. From the year that it took me to lose that 14.2 pounds, I've lost a total of 29.8 pounds, which I'm very, very proud of. The 14 pounds was very hard to lose, but the 15 pounds these 3 weeks I'm very proud of that. I'm very thankful for that. Now, I did tell you in the second week video that I was going to try to get 10,000 steps a day, and then I was going to do all these other things, and I did. I got 10,000 steps almost every single day except for the 2 rest days that I took, which was, I think, Wednesday and Sunday, but I got my 10,000 steps every single day. I was very determined to get them. I think that's why I kind of lost the 5.6 pounds. I did incorporate, quote unquote worked out technically 6 days a week. We had like a Father's Day thing Saturday, so we played badminton for hours and hours, and I got like 14,000, well no, excuse me, it was like 17,000 steps when I went to bed that night. So I got plenty of steps Saturday, so I technically count hours of badminton a workout, because it kind of is. I count it as it because it's active, it's moving my body. So I did 3 days of strength training, which I'm really trying to focus on this week, getting more days of strength training and really improving my strength training, because I do want to be a future muscle mommy. I do want to conceive a child. That's one of the reasons why my doctor and I are trying to get my hormones and stuff under control, because the goal is to be pregnant within 3 years. I have a fantastic nurse practitioner and a fantastic OBGYN. I couldn't be more thankful for them as doctors and as people as they are. So shout out to the doctors. I did incorporate those 10,000 steps a day. I think there was those 2 days that I did not get the 10,000 steps. I use those as rest days. And if you don't know this, your rest days are just as important as your working out days, because your body has to recuperate, your body has to heal itself, it has to take time to rest and to rebuild. So I did those 3 strength training days, and then I did the other 3 days where it was just a lot of cardio. It was a run, it was a walk, whatever it may be. That's what it was. I got my buddy in here. He's so sleepy. He's been walking with me, and you probably can't see him. Let's see if we can see him. Come here. I don't know. There he is. Hi. That's my buddy. That's my dog. His name's Maverick. He looks like he would bite your face off, but he probably wouldn't unless he knew that you were like a threat. But he's a super good dog. But with all that being said, so I did the workouts and stuff like that, and I've really tried to improve my protein intake, and I want to do, listen to Mind Pump. If you don't know what Mind Pump is, I'm so sorry. You should totally listen to their videos, or their podcasts. They have videos on YouTube too, but they also have a podcast. You can skip past all the other stuff. They have everything really time blocked off. But I listened to them, and he said, I think his name is Sam. I can't remember his name. No, it's Sal. I think he's the main guy. Sal and Stephanie. He said that whenever he trains women, he normally puts them on a 0.6 to a 0.8 gram per body weight, whatever, which would be about 212 right now, of protein that I would need to be taking in every day. But since I'm losing weight, I'm not trying to get that much. I would love to be able to get that much, but I'm not really able to get that much with my calories and stuff like that. Unless you know something different, please let me know. Please let your girl know, because I'm really trying to have more vegetables and fruits. I really don't have a care or a desire to really eat sweets or anything like that. It's like I could eat it, just, you know, the binging mindset. I could eat it, but it's like I really don't want it. So I don't know if you can see my ring. It keeps turning. This is not my original wedding ring. This is a cheap little wedding ring that I bought off of Amazon, because there it goes. Yeah, it's a cheap little ring, because my original ring, my real wedding ring, I could not. I could not fit into it. Anyways, I was trying to get more protein in, so I did stick to around 120 to 150 grams of protein every single day. So I really have upped my protein in my meals, because I don't want to lose my hair. Obviously, I have very long hair. I'm very proud of my hair, and I do not want to lose it. So that's all that I have for the 3-week update. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys can see the difference that I have in my face. I definitely can tell a difference in my face. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok or anything like that, you will definitely see some of those videos, which I really am trying to post more to try to engage, because I really would love to build a community with a bunch of different people on our weight loss experiences, just so we can encourage each other. If there's any way that I could even pray for you, I hope that you let me know in the comments below how I can pray for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. You can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on TikTok. I will leave all of those links below. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week. I hope that you let me know how you're doing on your weight loss journey. And I can't wait to see the progress that you guys make. And I can't wait to see where we are in 6 months. So I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.